Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
Idol's really dying. I didn't need a lecture.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh, what now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
Why? To do what?
What for? Is there something I need to ask Hecate?
Here's the thing. We don't know why Calliope went there, but it must have been important.
Okay, I'll bite. How would I find that out? You think she left clues?
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, that's true, but not entirely.
Cool. So, you know, the whole part where you told me that we only remember things over time to lessen the blow, you know, it's only as much as our brains can handle. You want me to hasten that process so that my brain overloads and I lose my sense of self quicker? Thanks, Apollo. Really knew you had my back.
Okay.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you will get flashes, feelings.
So I need to fondle every single item inside the reliquary.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I mean, it's a great idea.
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
Except for the fact that memories don't have a proof. Although I suppose if we have the memories, maybe we can find the proof. Okay, well, how do we get back in there? We can take the back entrance.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
No.
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the
Asterion
fog.
knows you, though.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bring Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
They're also true. They could do worse.
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
Am I sure? No. No, I'm not.
Oh, that's comforting.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Stop being biased.
Well, do you have a way we could look into those things without encountering even more lies?
Deja vu it is.
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of what happened to Calliope, even a flash. Anything that gives us something to work with.
And if that doesn't happen?
Make it happen, Grace. As if your life depends on it.
Because it
I
does.
can really see why the idols call you the cheery one.
I'm sorry, but why is she here again?
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
I think that's kind of the point, Grace.
There isn't much time left, and I'm out of ideas that won't take more time than we have.
Well, there's always running, right? Grace leaves the city, goes on a world tour, becomes rich and famous. It's just me. Okay, then.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Obviously the back entrance. Oh, hi.
I can't go into the reliquary with you. Not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far. If I get the slightest sense that something has gone wrong, I am coming in. still. Promise me you won't take risks.
Why can he not enter without tipping off Hecate? I want to pursue that line of thinking.
I'll try.
That's all I can promise.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Wait, so you've been nearby? That means you should be by the reliquary. You can't help me from my apartment. Freddy distracts Hecate. Be honest with Hecate. I'm all for honesty, but I don't know if it's going to get us anywhere. But then if we sneak in and get found, she's not going to be happy. Oh, I really do like honesty. But we're going to sneak in the back way. Because that's the way Calliope... No, wait, Calliope had a key. She wouldn't have to have gone the back way.
Wait, are you sure this is right? Was that the right door?
You're asking me like I'm supposed to know?
You getting reception here?
It
Why
just
are you on
feels
your
like
phone?
we're back outside again. Maybe that was some kind of portal or...
Or maybe we're right where we're supposed to be.
We should be careful.
Then we should be careful. Remember what the Minotaur said? Alarms. Magical defenses.
None of which killed Calliope, we think. But sure, I hear you.
How do we avoid getting lost? It's like a labyrinth.
Oh, it is a labyrinth, but I've never had any trouble finding my way around.
Hi, can you help?
Hey, easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure, but I'm not a monster. But, yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
Yep, I got the memo. You owe us a favor. Please let me go in.
I need this, Asterion. I have to figure out what Calliope did here. Please, can't you just let us look around?
Oh, it's just... Kate would be so mad.
You can come with
She
me.
knows you're the sweetest, most thoughtful bullman there is. She'd understand.
I want to, but
I'd really appreciate it.
I need to bring you back to Kate. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Hey, come back! Oi, come back!
If I'd had their relationship go awry, maybe he wouldn't feel the loyalty to Hecate. Oh gosh. Shot myself on the foot with that one. Okay, bye Freddy. Sorry, Freddy.
Okay. I don't hear anything. I think I'm all right. I hope Freddy's okay. She better be. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
Look within.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot.
Or not.
Maybe if I just...
You yourself said it was a labyrinth. She could very well not have stood there.
focus.
I mean, that's what I said. Focus within.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Ah, they're all for the dead gods. Because that's Poseidon's. I can tell you that. Well, from the top, and work our way down. Zieg.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
I assume as much.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Why not both?
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
Just pick one way and always go one way.
Is this an armory, too?
No, it's a memory collection.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Right?
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of
I
amazing.
think the mirror is where we're going. But we'll go there one by one.
I don't even know what language that is.
One day you will.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Here we go.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Oh, it's the Fates.
Uh-oh.
Do you work for Hecate?
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
Are they not the three Fates?
Okay then.
But we don't have any answers.
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Just scream really loudly so Hecate can come find you. Ow, Freddy.
Oh! Grace?
Time to run.
Freddy! We've got to run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming!
Can you not see them? Oh, she can.
No, I won't let you!
Yeah.
Freddy!
What the actual hell? Is she stupid? Why would you do that? And they just turn and go? What? Well, Freddy clearly wasn't very intelligent. Or is that not Freddy?
Oh god. Oh god, Freddy!
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
Oh, they're Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I
mirror.
didn't! There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it!
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates.
Okay, I was correct. The three shadows we saw in the mirror were the Fates. And that's why I thought when there were three entities behind me that they were the Fates as well, because I assumed from the mirror that they were the Fates.
Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
I didn't speak to the Fates.
I didn't talk to any fates. There were figures in the mirror, but they vanished when the Furies got there.
This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted.
But why retribution against Freddy?
But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
How can you say that? I didn't mean for this to happen.
Your intentions are irrelevant, Grace. All choices have consequences.
I didn't choose this. I wouldn't have let her.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
Is there a reason we're not taking the body with us? Why are we just leaving the body? Kind of weird. That's just giving me weird vibes all around. There's just... Surely Freddy's not that stupid to go, hey, I'm going to be a meat shield, stab me instead. And then they stab her. Like, that's just really stupid when there is plenty of opportunity for you to try to run further or scream for Hecate. Like, there were other recourses they could have taken. And Freddy just goes, yeah, stab me instead. Like, I can't believe someone would be that stupid. So there has to be more to this. Across the Sticks. Finished Act 2. Oh. Act 3.
Grace, I'm sorry. I know what Freddy meant to you.
We left her there. How did that happen?
How could that happen? Hecate said it wasn't part of the reliquary, so how...
It was an attack. It had to be deliberate. Grace, is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the same person, I imagine.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. Perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
Question. Is it possible for an idol to have multiple souls within them? So say someone murdered Zeus. Say, I'm going to say Athena because I'm still convinced she's the guilty party. So say Athena killed Zeus. Could the soul of an idol go into another idol, or would that just be weird? Because then where would Hades' soul have gone when Persephone killed Hades, I suppose? So maybe it's not possible.
I mean, unless they weren't sent, unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly.
By trying to contact the
I'm
fates?
sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to, well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
I was also thinking, how can you be sure an idol is who they say they are? So, again, I'm just going to keep using Athena as an example. She says she's Athena, and she was the one who came and found them all. But how do you know she's Athena? Have you proven that you all share memories that only Athena would know? Is there a way where that's not Zeus pretending to be Athena? I'm just getting wild theories now, I know. But, like, in the lore of the world, who says it's not possible?
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
Can these Fates really control the future?
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from.
I
or
assumed they
how
were.
Hecate's books are written.
Also
So
assumed.
someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Can I point out, this is going to seem so petty and ridiculous, but can I point out that they've made a mistake with his sun medallion? And this particular shot, he's got this arm of the sun going up and this arm of the sun going down at the end. But when you have the other angle, when you're looking at him side on, they're actually the opposite direction. So whoever drew Apollo didn't think about consistency. It's so silly, but I noticed it and now I can't unnotice it. So I had to share that.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer them...
See? Now this side is down and this side is up.
There, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Hi!
Why not ask them?
Well, I'd like to, but that requires me going back to the mirror, which is going to summon the Furies, and then I have to die.
You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
You're welcome.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the Fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No, because then again, the Furies will be summoned, and then I have to die.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
We are. What other way?
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Doesn't that seem like a time-consuming endeavor? I have 2 days left, Persephone. 2! We can overthrow Hades?
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
So if we go to Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
Hey!
She's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do. Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
I don't think it's quite that simple.
Is there really no other way to talk to these Fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No.
No. No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
You are?
Yes.
I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
Oh my god, throwing shade at poor Apollo.
I can't. I'm sorry. But this is a step too far.
Okay, well there goes that
And
romance.
consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Ah, you should have led with that.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
Well, souls in
I didn't
Hades.
want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine.
Yep.
Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
Okay. Girl date with Persephone. Since Apollo doesn't have my back. Hi. Sorry, you're gonna get in a
Shall
lot of
I
trouble.
wait here, or...?
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
I want this option. It's the only answer that makes sense. And yes, Hermes will get in trouble. And it's not to save Freddy.
Come on, Hermes. How much trouble would you be in, really? What's Athena gonna do? Leave Olympus? Get her own dry cleaning? She needs you more than you need her.
Yeah, but Athena works so hard, and it's always for everyone else.
Sounds like someone else I know. Isn't there anything that you want, Hermes?
Oh. What I want is the truth.
Here's the truth. The favor's for me. If I don't go to Hades now, I'll never find out who killed Calliope.
And then Grace will be executed.
Okay.
Are we going through a dumpster?
Signal when you need to come back.
Through the dumpster to hell.
Sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
Oh, Freddy.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.